Welcome to our channel. So in this lecture third, we will cover all the questions which are there in the previous NEET examination, and that is for the chapter third for class 12th human reproduction. So let's start with the video. So the very first question which we are having, that is, which part of the ovary in mammals act as a endocrine gland after ovulation? So the first option is germinal epithelium, the second option is stroma, and the third option is Graafian follicle, and the last option is none of the above. So the right answer for this question is option C, and that is Graafian follicle. So the second question is, in human females, menstruation can be deferred by the administration of. The first option is combination of estrogen and progesterone. The second option is FSH only. The third option is LH only, and the last option is combination of LH and FSH. So the right answer for this question is option A, and that is combination of estrogen and progesterone. The third question is, ultrasound of how much frequency is beamed into the human body for sonography? So the first option is 0.01 to 0.015 megahertz. The second option is 1 to 15 megahertz. The third option is 130 to 150 megahertz, and the last option is 190 to 50 megahertz. So the right answer for this question is option B, and that is 1 to 15 megahertz. So the fourth question is, withdrawal of which of the following hormones is the immediate cause of menstruation? So the first option is progesterone, the second option is FSH and RH, the third option is estrogen, and the last option is FSH. So the right answer for this question is option A, and that is progesterone. The fifth question is, the change in the amount of yolk and its distribution in the egg will affect. The first option is fertilization. The second option is formation of zygote. The third option is pattern of cleavage. The last option is number of blastomers produced. So the right answer for this question is option C, and that is pattern of cleavage. The sixth question is, fetal ejection reflex in human female is induced by. The first option is oxytocin release, the second option is differentiation of mammary glands, and the third option is fully developed fetus and placenta. And the last option is none of the above. So the right answer for this question is option C, and that is fully developed fetus and placenta. So the seventh question is, which of the following is most likely a reason for not occurring regular menstruation cycle in females? So the first option is maintenance of high concentration of sex hormones in the bloodstream. The second option is maintenance of hypertrophic endometrial lining. The third option is retention of well-developed corpus luteum, and the last option is fertilization of the ovum. So the right answer for this question is fertilization of the ovum. Question 8. In humans, at the end of the first meiotic division, the male germ cell differentiate into. The option A is secondary spermatocytes, the option B is spermatogonia, the option C is spermatids, and the option D is annual tubules. So the right answer for this question is option A, and that is secondary spermatocytes. Question ninth. Which extraembryonic membrane in human prevents the desiccation of the embryo inside the uterus? So the first option is amnion, the second option is yolk sac, and the third option is chorion, and the last option is none of the above. So the right answer for this question is option A, and that is amnion. So the last question for this lecture is, in human females, meiosis 2 is not completed until. The first option is uterine implantation, the second option is birth, the third option is puberty, and the last option is fertilization. So the right answer for this question is option D, and that is fertilization.